We've talked about diversification. Diversification was like small micro steps to help understand the market. How then do you know when to pivot? I believe that you know when to pivot when you will, over time of doing it again and again and again, you're going to see that your content will create momentum. The momentum is the indication to pivot. This is where a lot of people get stuck. Number one, over time, and number two, the level of consistency. You gotta hit people again and again and again and again. Why? Not asking for something, listening. That is how you diversify, and then that's how you pivot. So I'm here to give you a couple tips about pattern spotting for pivots. Number one, your idea is working or there's a demand for it, but you don't really like it. But we know people want it. Number two, you think there's a better way to do something and you have the experience to make it happen. So I'm going to walk you through an example of pattern spotting for pivoting. I want to show you a real life example. You guys know about Insta 180, and don't worry, I'm not pitching my courses. I don't even have these courses anymore. I want to do what's happening in 2023. Can I get an amen? Anybody else? No, everyone's like, no, we really like our tripwires. All right. Okay, so Insta 180. Remember, we didn't launch it just once. We had continuous launches. We were always tweaking. We were always trying to find ways to get it better. This was not the first time somebody was seeing an offer from me for Insta 180 anymore. So we said, how do we zhuzh this up? How do we get somebody off the fence? So the team at the time was my husband, myself, and one other person. We said, what can we do to get people off the fence? People always said, Jasmine, I just don't know what to say. So I said, I'm going to spend a weekend and I'm going to write 101 Instagram caption templates, fill in the blank, customizable stuff. I put it in a Word document and I exported it as a PDF, okay? It was ugly. It was just like me, like, okay, let's see if this works. That was our biggest launch ever when we launched this bonus. And I was like, whoa. Now, by us launching Insta 180 again and again, by us launching Path to Profitability, we started seeing 3 major pressure points happen again and again and again. Number one, Jasmine, I don't know what to say on social media. Number two, well, that works for you because you're a photographer. I don't have photos. And number three, Jasmine, I don't know what to do. Like, social media is changing and I actually don't know it's working, and I bought a course but I didn't go through it for like 8 months, and now all of how to do it is expired because the algorithm changed. So I was like, okay, how then do I change this? So, example of a bad idea. My husband and I were walking the dog and we're like, so people want to take their own photos. What if we had a subscription box where I fill it with props and I mail it to you with an iPhone tutorial so you can take them? And then we're like, inventory, we live in California, what does this actually look like? And we had this idea like, okay, what do we actually know? People want solutions. People are buying courses that they're not finishing because what they were looking for was not more education. They weren't looking for another thing to do. They were looking for a solution. So we started taking a step back and saying, okay, how could we solve the problem of not having photos? Well, what if we, who are uniquely qualified to create lifestyle stock photography? Another solution is, well, we saw the caption templates work so well in Insta 180, what if we did something along those lines? And what if, because my power play is to be on top of the social game, and whatever the next iteration of social is, I want to be on top of that too. Why? It's free. Talk about making the most in your business with nothing, you go to the thing that's free. So, when we realized that we were in a unique position for photos, captions, and a marketing plan, we pivoted promptly to Social Curator. And Social Curator is a monthly membership, and no, I'm not pitching you because we're closed enrollment. I'm talking about this from business to business. On the first of every month, you get over 30 lifestyle stock photos, you get 30 caption templates, you get a marketing plan, you get Instagram story sets, you get monthly group coaching, you get accountability, you get a whole marketing plan laid out for you. It's a solution. And the Social Curator that we launched with in 2017, we launched in our first week to 2,444 people. And that blew our mind. And today, we have just under 8,000 members. And I am doing what I want to do on my terms. And nothing lights me up. The photography, I like it. Writing captions, I like it. The marketing plan, I like it. I like it. I'm happy to do what I do. But what lights me up is seeing a small business owner Do the dang thing. So everything I know about diversification and pivoting, number one, what questions are you asked the most? And number two, can you create a solution on proven demand? Not on what you feel would be great, but on what people want. Now, I'm going to be answering your questions. We're gonna have 2 roaming mics, so it's coming in about 5 minutes. I want you to know that my answers will go back to social media. Period, the end. I will not talk about paid advertising, although I could. I do use it. 90+% of my stuff is organic. I'm not going to talk to you about layered strategies. It's social media, period. Because every iteration of my business came as a result of social media. Not social media itself, listening to the conversations that people were having with me. So all of my responses, and prior to social media, it was blogging. I was standing on a stage talking about blogging. Why? People were leaving comments. Same thing, just short form. Now, I know this is probably where you're gonna think, yeah, Jasmine, we get it. Social media. We get there's a party on the internet, and we can grow our business there too, and I'm gonna look at you and like politely smile and be like, okay, boo, this is where the water gets really murky. Because there is a difference of being on social media and using social media. Now, I ain't about to spill some tea, but watch me spill it. I creeped on y'all. And you, oh, decadent, gluttonous, talented people of the land, remain starving because you just won't show up. You have the power. You have it all. You stand at the buffet and say, I just don't feel like eating today. And you guys are laughing because I'm calling you out. Yes, I am. That's what I do. It's what I do. Your mom is there to coddle you, and your friends are like, your business is going to be great. I'm here to tell you your business ain't going to be nothing until you change. Because what got you in this room is not going to keep you getting to this room. You must change and iterate to continue to grow. Can I get an amen? Okay, so here's a quick way, just in case some people are like, I'm not quite sure. You are on social media. 3 questions. You post only when you remember. You post for promotional purposes only, and it appears randomly. I'm guessing 9 out of 10 of you haven't posted in the last 3 weeks, and then randomly at the tonight's mixer, you're gonna be like, introverts, extroverting, and then it goes quiet.